What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Getting into this episode of B&B. Well, before I get into it, my thing is, I be wanting to review this show in a way, yes and no. That it depends on when the storyline picks up. Like, if the story is good enough, I'll review some episodes of it. But it's like I just can't stand when it starts getting slow, when they start doing that whole, you got every other character talking about the same person or the same couple every episode. That's what annoys me, because it seems like that's all RJ does, that's all Brooke do. They all just sit around talking about Hope and Liam every 5 seconds. That shit is annoying. It's like, don't y'all got lives of y'all own? Like, I'm just saying, it's like, damn, that's where I get annoyed at. But honestly, with this episode, Wyatt was getting on my nerves. Like, I get so sick and tired of folks on this show barging into people's offices, their home, demanding answers, demanding explanations. Number one, don't nobody owe you an answer. Nobody owes you an explanation. Who are you? Like, Wyatt really pissed me off with that when he went to Forrester. I'm not leaving until you tell me what's going on with you and Liam. That's none of your business. Just because you're her brother-in-law, well, former brother-in-law now, and Liam's brother, that does not entitle you to information. If you want to know what's going on, go talk to your brother like you've been doing. That's what irritated me, because I'm like, Wyatt knows the situation. Even he admitted, I know what happened in Rome. Okay, so what do you want to know, sir? Why are you busting in here demanding explanations? Like, Hope doesn't owe you one. As far as I'm concerned, she don't owe you diddly squat. Diddly squat do. She don't owe you nothing. Like, who are you? You want answers or whatever. Hell, your brother don't owe you answers, but you can go ask him at the end of the day. Like, stop coming over here trying to tell her to fight for her marriage and this, that, and the third. Well, your brother didn't want to fight for the marriage. He wanted a divorce. She obliged. I don't even know why Steffi and Wyatt and everybody so shocked that Hope was the one that had the papers drawn up. I'm not mad at Hope. I applauded Hope when she pulled out them damn papers. I was a little shocked at first at how fast she had them bitches drawn up. Because she just yanked them bitches out. Oh, you wanted a divorce, right? Okay, here you go. She was not playing no games. And I was applauding her for that, because the reason I applauded Hope for doing that, and mind you, I ain't even no big Hope fan at all, pretty much. But the reason I applauded Hope, because I get so sick and tired of the women on these shows begging these men for forgiveness. Crying and begging every 5 seconds when they made up their mind. I want out the marriage. Oh, I want a divorce. Okay, Liam, you wanted a divorce, right? So why are you so shocked that she had the papers drawn up so quickly? Why are you shocked? You wanted a divorce. And I don't blame Hope. She's not going to sit there and just beg and plead. And I think that's what Liam wanted. A part of me feel like that's what Liam wanted. He wanted her to come to him and constantly beg and plead for forgiveness. And she called his bluff. She called it. Now he can't handle it. He wants to sit around and soak like a little bitch. Oh well, you wanted a divorce. Boom, there you go. There's your papers. Sign it on the dotted line. And the best part about it is, the smart thing about it is, it should be a simple divorce, because even after 3 years of marriage, Hope and Liam didn't have anything other than a child. The only thing they got together is that little girl. That's it. They didn't have no assets together, no bank accounts. That I don't even think they had bank accounts together. They had no community property together. Like no stocks, no bonds, no house. Like, they were living in Brooke's cabin. So they own nothing together. So there's nothing to fight about. So it shouldn't even take long for them to get this thing finalized. And I'm pretty sure custody is not going to be an issue unless Liam makes it an issue, but I hope he don't. But yeah, I'm not mad at Hope for doing it. At the end of the day, that man didn't want to forgive her. After she done dealt with all his mess over the years, all his waffling back and forth. And I totally agreed with Hope. I think even Liam is starting to get to that point of realization that Hope had a lot of key points. Like, do I agree with her pointing the finger and blaming, like, oh, this is all your fault or something like that? No, but she did take accountability for her kissing Thomas. She did take accountability for it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I can't say I blame her for not wanting to go down that road that her mother went down. Spending 3 decades fighting over some man. I don't blame her for that. Who the hell want to go through that? Who wants to be another Brooke? You know what I'm saying? Spending 30 years fighting over a man, fighting another female over a dude. Who want to do that? Who? I wouldn't be doing that nonsense. So I can't say I fought her for it. And Liam knew that a lot of what she said was true. And he proved her point. Even though she don't know about the kisses that he done put on Steffi, he proved her point though. When she realized that right when he saw her kiss Thomas, she knew he went to Steffi. She knew that much, and he didn't deny it either. So that just proves her point. His heart is not always going to be with Hope. She doesn't have 100% of that. That's the problem. When you're married to somebody, that man shouldn't have no other love for no other woman unless it's his child. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as relationship wise, his wife should be the only woman in his heart as far as marriage go. That should be his wife. No other woman. And that's the problem. He couldn't commit. So now he wants to sit around and sulk, and Steffi wants to sit there and, oh, well, Hope wants to point the finger. And Steffi, you need to stay out of it. You need to stay out of it and go deal with your husband and go tell him the truth about this man putting his lips on you. Instead of sitting here trying to talk to him about Hope, and mind your business. Stay out of that. And for Liam to sit there and tell Steffi, oh, I have the utmost respect for Finn. No, you don't. You ain't got no respect for him. No, you don't. Liam ain't got no respect for Finn. He ain't got no respect for Steffi. He ain't got no respect for his damn self. He ain't got no respect for their marriage. Because if he did, he wouldn't have been kissing on Steffi on 2 separate occasions. So he has no respect, in my opinion. You know, and he's sitting there talking about, oh, I don't have no romantic vision or whatever about me and you in the future. Obviously there is. He obviously is still harboring romantic feelings for Steffi. That's obvious, because why was his first instinct after he saw Hope kissing Thomas to go seek Steffi out and go kiss her? Why was that your first instinct to go kiss that woman? And then upon returning to LA, you kissed her again in her home. But you ain't got no romantic. Come on now. You still got romantic feelings for her, and it's obvious. And all he's doing is proving everybody's point. He's proving Hope's point. He's proving Finn's point. He's proving Thomas' point. Every time Hope disappoints him, he runs to Steffi. When Steffi disappoints him, he tries to run back to Hope. And in my opinion, he's lying, because I feel like if Steffi gave him a different reaction after he kissed her, I feel like he would have definitely tried to make a play and try to get back with her. If Steffi showed any type of interest in getting back with him, Liam would do it in a heartbeat, and he damn well know it. He damn well know it. He could sit there and lie all he want to. That man ain't nothing but a little man child. That's all he is. He ping pongs between women, but then try to act like he's not like Steffi's father. You're a carbon copy. You are a carbon copy. Carbon copy of that man. Ping ponging between 2 women. When one woman disappoint, he run to the next. When that one disappoint, he try to run back to that one and try to make amends. Back and forth. That's what he's doing. And I am so happy that Hope had the smarts to get off that ride. And I don't blame her for telling Wyatt that. She got off the ride. She didn't want to play that game. I can't fault her for it. Can't fault her. And I'm surprised that Steffi even sitting there having a conversation with this man. At the end of the day, after what he did, putting lips on her on 2 separate occasions, putting her in an awkward position, and putting her in a position where she can't confide in her husband and tell him the truth. My thing is, the only reason she need to be talking to Liam is about their child. That's it. If it ain't about Kelly, move along. I wouldn't even, if I would have seen him at that restaurant sulking and moping, I would have kept it pushing. If it ain't about your daughter, move. Why are you sitting there having a conversation with this man who clearly has no boundaries? Like, Steffi need to get her shit together. Anyway, moving on from all of that. Sheila is a wackadoo, as usual. Straight nuts. Like, anything Finn tells her, it goes in one ear and out the other. Like, he basically told her the only reason I saved your life or did what I did was because I treated you like any other patient. Oh, well, you saved your mother's life. I'll never forget it. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't say nothing to her because she's not going to hear you. Like, that's how nuts that woman is. She's hearing you, but she's hearing what she want to hear, though. You know what I'm saying? She thinks that is more to it than what you just said, when it's really not. Like, she's nuts. And after that whole, oh, I could look at you for hours, and I could this, that, and the third. Thank you for choosing me to be your mother. I was like, Finn, get on up out of there. I was so disappointed when he sat there and let that woman hug him, and he hugging her and stuff. I'm like, Finn, go. Oh, I feel like this is what I've been missing for so long. Finn, get the hell out of there. Please tell me this man is not about to have a change of heart with this woman. And you know what kills me the most? Is that I'm afraid that if Finn finds out about Steffi and Liam kissing, or Liam kissing her, and she didn't tell him, I'm afraid that he might go to the dark side. Like, I'm afraid that man might just get so fed up and he might actually fully embrace Sheila as his mother, just to spite Steffi. I would be so pissed if he did that. Because Steffi's sitting over here playing with her marriage like this, and I don't like it. And she letting Liam play with her marriage. Like, you got a good dude finally. You got a man that only wants you. He ain't even checking for no other chick out here. Like, he wants you. And you over here playing with your marriage like this? Steffi, get it together. Sheila, I feel like she's that type of nut job. I don't know why they put her on contract, the actress, because Sheila's that type of character. She's not meant to be on contract. I just feel like once you contract a villain, that's when you have to make them into a cartoon. That's when you have to water them down and stuff like that, because you got to find ways to keep them around since they're on contract. Now, if you just, let them have like certain episodes and stuff like that, that way they could raise hell like other villains do. You can find a way to just write them out by going to prison or whatever, or fate kill them off, or just let them disappear. And then, down the road they come back, raise some more hell, and you know what I'm saying? But keeping them on contract, the villain, they become stale after a minute. So Sheila's that type of person. It's time to walk her on out. It's really time. I could see her getting out of prison though. Cause ain't no prison gonna hold Sheila nutty ass. Ain't not one prison gonna hold her. But anyway, that's pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section, let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Peace.